Name's Peter. I've lived here since March 1992. When I first came here, a lot of old people lived here. They'd been rehoused when the back-to-back houses were demolished in Ladywood. I believe the flats were built in 1963. Over the course of the last 20 years, a lot of these older people have died and been replaced with younger people, and the whole area has now become a younger area and not so quiet. The road used to be two ways. That's now one way with residents parking, which in some ways is better, but in the old days, if you went out in the daytime and you come back with your shopping, you couldn't park because all the staff from the Children's Hospital used to use the parking spaces on the street. But luckily the car park across the road was free. There were no garages at the time. They built them later, the garages with the metal doors. But because they didn't do the dividing walls properly, nobody wants to use them in case they falls on top of the cars. The most deprived area in Birmingham, allegedly. A lot of single parents and things. They reckon it's really low down on the. A lot of people living in below the breadline and things like that. But when we had the Labour Council in Birmingham, they used to put a lot of money into Ladywood to try to improve the area. But since we've had the Conservative Council, they're taking money from Ladywood and giving it to places like Sutton Coldfield. And a lot of cutbacks, like the street cleaning and different things. You couldn't walk through Broadway Plaza when it was a hospital. You had to walk to the to Hagley Road to get to Tesco's. You couldn't walk through like you can now. But they closed the general hospital in the city centre and relocated the Children's Hospital there. If you look at the front of Broadway Plaza as you come from Ladywood Middleway, they've still got the original frontage of the hospital with Birmingham Children's Hospital written on it. But it was world famous when it was there. Tesco's used to be across the road where World of Leather was, by the Swallow Hotel, where they're building the new Morrisons. That's where Tesco's was originally. And Tesco's moved to where it is now at Five Ways. It's a 24-hour society now. If people think that they need to drill a hole in the wall at 3 o'clock in the morning, they just do it now. The old people that were here would never have done that. They had a different outlook on life. They respected other people's privacy. The people these days don't really care. I suppose in a way it's a selfish society, isn't it? Where people are only interested in what they want to do. I notice it more late at night, how many people come and go compared to when I first moved in. After about 10 o'clock it was quiet till about 7 o'clock the next morning. Now sometimes it's noisier at night than it is in the daytime. People not working regular hours, just a general lack of respect in society. Well, nobody's regimented anymore to getting up early in the morning and going to work. If if you had to get up early in the morning, you wouldn't be out late at night, would you? Well, it changed to 24-hour society, with people all keeping different hours. So whereas in the old days everybody slept at the same time and worked at the same time, now it's all changed. Just the different demands. Some people want people to work different hours, like 24-hour supermarkets. Well, I think I preferred it the way it was, to some extent. I think it's a bit like mobile phones. They're a good idea, but people can always find you. You can never escape with a mobile phone. Got its advantages, but it's definitely got its disadvantages as well. I suppose if you're a younger person, it's alright, but as you get older, you want to hide and you want a bit of peace and quiet sometimes. But they don't sell for as much as you'd think.